Good evening. This is Gloria again with the Weeks 3 Journal as we talk about this week body composition and basically getting physically fit. This week we basically talked about the dimension of wellness, the physical dimension of wellness, and we took a journey into the nutritional aspect as well. So what we have here, what I'm going to talk about here is pretty much my food and beverage consumption for Saturday, which was March 11th. And I'm just going to pretty much take you through my day of what I ate and what I drank, and we're going to pretty much go through there. So let's go ahead and get started. So beginning at 9:30, I had one serving of apple cinnamon oatmeal with 4 ounces of sweetened orange juice. And my mood was, I stayed up a little late, so I was a little tired. My mood after I ate, I had a little more energy. And around 11 a.m., I had one medium Granny Smith apple and a 16-ounce bottle of water. And my mood was a little sad. I was missing my grandchildren. And after I ate the apple, I still was a little sad. Did not get any physical exercise in per se, as far as traditionally, if you would look at physical exercise as far as traditionally. But I did a lot. I did some shopping, or I went out to the shopping center, so I did some walking around, so I guess that might count for something. But I did a lot of looking around. My son is getting married March 25th, so I did have to go to the grocery store, so I did some looking around, but didn't purchase anything. But I did kind of still didn't find that one gown, but I did some looking around. Let's see, I also had one 4-ounce piece of tilapia fish. I actually had a a fish taco. So I had one 4-ounce tilapia, one soft taco tortillas, and 1 cup of black beans, 1 cup of jasmine rice, and 1 tablespoon of mild salsa. And I had a 16-ounce bottle of water. I'm not really a big juice or soda drinker, so I'm really glad about that. So that's one good thing as far as trying to eat right and kind of maintain a healthy diet. The good news is I did go to my doctor on Friday, and I am 13 additional pounds down. So as to date, I am 34 pounds to go. So yay! Okay, so my mood was content before and after, and that was at 2:45 p.m. So at 6 p.m. I had dinner. That was 1 barbecued chicken breast, 1 cup of potato salad, and a 16-ounce bottle of water. So my mood was also content after that, and before and after. And I also, about 10:30 p.m., I had 1 small slice of Cinnabon crumb cake. Yum yum. And my mood was tired. That was pretty much time to go to bed. So night night. I did some homework, and so yeah, rightly so. Took my little quiz, and it was time to go nighty-night. So my day in review, day started out as normal. I forced myself to eat breakfast because I wasn't hungry. I usually don't crave much what I do is usually salty foods like, your fries, your chips. That is my guilty pleasure. So if I'm going to sneak, or should I say snack, that's usually what I go for. Every now and then I might eat some candy or something like that, but I'm not a big candy fan or anything like that. So I'm pretty good with that. Once I kind of got past that, the sugary and the sweets and all that kind of stuff, I'm pretty good. So this has been a pretty emotional week. And in my journal, I did express some things, and when I turn in the paper journal, Miss Miriam, you'll be able to read, what that, what I expounded on in that aspect of my journal, and basically just some issues with my daughter, just mother-daughter things, just growing pains, that's all, but it's all good. Let's see here, my appetite is being, I think I said something about my appetite being affected by the change, as I'm not hungry when I am consumed with matters of the heart. And I'm also learning how to, I think I mentioned that I'm learning how to, a lot of times when I'm dealing with matters of the heart, or just, I'm a stress eater. When I am stressed out, crunching for a test or things of that type of nature, I usually eat everything that's nailed down. So I have to really watch that pattern. When I'm depressed or whatnot, I tend not to eat, or if I'm kind of upset, I tend not to eat. So I noticed that. So those are some things that I have to watch. But so I guess that would mean I'm an emotional eater. So I have to really watch that. I noticed that pattern in my life. So I am learning to not to associate food with emotion. So I'm really, trying to learn. I'm learning that habit because I realize that's something that I have done in the past. But at the end of the day, that's where I am. And we also had this great tool here. Let me get you back up. Let me see here. We had this, the Super Tracker. And this is really, really a great tool. And just really briefly, I'm going to show you where I'm at. Excuse me. We had some snow. I'm in North Carolina. We had some snow today, so this weather is just crazy. North Carolina, we kind of experienced all the seasons today. So this is where I am. My initial weight, as to date, I am 196 pounds. Matter of fact, I know I still have some work to do, but when I started this journey, I was 245 pounds. So yay me, I'm well on my way. So right now, as today, I am 196. My initial body fat is 42%, and as you see, my initial BMI is 30.7. I'm 5 feet 7 inches tall. I'm trying to get to the weight of 165. Now here it says 166.9. Well, they can go ahead and take that 1.9 point away, and it's giving me a range of 36.3 for my percent for the body fat, and 26.1. So we're going to go ahead and shave off 1 point. So let's just say 35 for the initial percent for the body fat, and the BMI of 25. So that's what we're that's going to be my target. Okay, so if I go ahead and consume 1,629 calories per day, and And that's what I'm going to need to reach my goal and to maintain 165 pounds. I need to a caloric intake of no more than 2,303 calories per day. So that's very achievable. I think I can do that. Okay. Well, that's our journey, our journal for this week, week 3. Thank you so much for sharing this journey with me, and I'll see you next week with week's 4 journal. Have a great rest of your day.